Hey, how's it going, everybody? Skylar here with the Crypto Chronicles. I'm here to talk about um, coin prices and circulating supply and market cap and kind of how you can see a coin's potential growth. Not necessarily like talking about the company itself and their vision and where they're going, but more talking about the price of their coin with the circulating supply and how that correlates with the market cap and kind of where you can see like, hey, can I actually make 1,000 times my profit on this coin? Can I make 100? What would have to happen? Yada yada yada. So I kind of made this video because I'm fairly new to the crypto world. I have actually been following it. Well, I've actually been following it since 2013, but I didn't start investing until a few months ago. However, I have done crazy good. Turned $100 into a little over 20,000 in the last couple months, and and I when I got in, I was just like, holy crap, I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm gonna put a $1,000 into Ripple at 20 cents, and it's gonna be $1,000, and I'll be set for life. And I just I kept seeing everybody on Twitter and Reddit and all these Ripple $1,000, $100, to the moon, and I just, so many people are saying it. I just didn't think like so many people didn't know what they were talking about, but it's not like it's hard to do the math. It's just people just don't know what they're talking about. So I'm gonna kind of show you what it would take for Ripple to not hit $1,000. Give me a break, but let's see what it would take for Ripple to match Bitcoin. So first of all, in order for Ripple to even be $10, you're betting on Ripple being bigger than Bitcoin. All right, no coin's ever been bigger than Bitcoin. So your first like big, you're you're making a bet that a company, it'd be like making a bet in the stock market that some company that was a nobody 3 years ago, you think that they're going to take over Amazon or Google or Facebook, and which could happen for sure. But that's a huge bet. Let's make a safer bet. Let's make a bet that a company will reach the top 500, the Inc. 500 or something like that. That's more reasonable than betting that a company is gonna take the world over, essentially. So Ripple currently, all right, is at $2 and sitting at a $77 billion market cap. So in order for Ripple to be as big as Bitcoin currently sits at 232, 577, 678, 225, 232 billion. Let's divide that by 77, 404, 681, 251, which is Ripple's. And as you see, 3 times. So Ripple would have to reach over $6 to be bigger than Bitcoin. I think it could hit $5 to $10 by the end of the year. I think Bitcoin its market cap will grow by the end of the year as well. But I'm not saying it couldn't hit $1,000. Well, maybe I am saying that. I don't know how much money is used in the entire world, but just know that Ripple is going to have to, in order to reach $6, it has to have a market cap of 30% of the entire cryptocurrency market cap. So it has to be 1/3 of the entire volume of all of the cryptocurrencies just to be a $6 coin. And people think it's going to be $10 to $100 or $1,000, and that just kind of blows my mind. So let's see how we do this. So I showed you how to do the math, but let's go. So a company I like, I would talk about Tron, but let's talk about. I really like this company. I originally joined this company at 2 cents, and I joined it for the only reason why I joined it is because I liked the company, I liked where it was going, I liked the people involved, and I have a lot of friends that are artists and writers, and and they just tell me horror stories. I have friends that have millions of views and plays, and they have to have a 9 to 5 job because the millions of people that hear them on a weekly, monthly basis. I don't know, that it's just not enough, and it's just like mind-blowing that these amazing artists spend their entire lives dedicating to this art and they get nothing. It's just, anyway, so I like where the company is going. I invested at 2 cents, and it just happened to go big, and I lucked out. Tron was the same reason. It was 2 pennies, so I was like, heck yeah, let's get into it. And I got into it, and I dipped out of both of these. I dipped out of this one, I think it was like 20 cents. I dipped out of Tron at 18 maybe. I don't know. But I ended up re-getting into this one at 11 cents. And I haven't got back into Tron yet, although I really want to because of the rumors going around. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about that. So let's just see what it would take. Wow, and it's risen quite a bit. So it's at 15 cents. In order for it to hit the top 40, we just have to beat $1 billion. We don't need a calculator. It's 30% of that right now. So it would need to 3 times itself. So if this coin hit 45 cents, it would be in the top 40 coins, which is very, it's a very feasible thing that it could do. Another good thing, $19 million in trade volume. That's a crap ton of money. Anything over $1 million, like you find sleeper coins around $1 million in trade volume. This is not a sleeper coin. It's already been established. It's already been pumping $20 million every single day. This is some, and it looks like a third of it is being held. The total supply is the circulating supply is only 2/3 of the actual coin, and there's a lot of it. You have quite a bit of 2 billion coins. It's quite a bit. That being said, the Ripple currently has 37 billion, I believe, and it's sitting at $2. Then again, Ripple is number 3 in the current market cap right now. So in order for this one to reach $1 billion and just be in the top 40, you would 3 times your money. If you were in the top 20, I think it's, we're at 3.2. So if you're in the top 20, you'd 9 times you're 9 times your money. So all you do is just take where you think it could go, and I just do $1 billion because a lot of coins have had hit $1 billion. And if a company is a good company and it's going somewhere, and they're active on social media, they're actively making partners and strides, they're gonna make the top 40. They're gonna make the top 100. This was rated 260 something. I don't know when I first found it. And I found it about 14 days ago, 2 weeks ago, and it's already doubled its ranks in the top 100 now. So it getting the top 40 is very, so far the numbers are working out. We look at the markets. Holy crap, it's on Binance, it's on KuCoin, it's on... I don't really care about the other ones, actually. But it's on KuCoin and Binance. Those are 2 exchanges I trade on. They're on... you don't only want to find coins on decent exchanges, but it's just you find there's more trade volume on bigger exchanges. So you may find a sleeper in these ones right here because they just launched, they're not in a big exchange yet, and you see the vision, you're like, holy crap, KuCoin or Cryptopia or Binance is going to take this coin and then it's going to skyrocket, then then you may want to look into it. But you just have to take that into consideration. If it was only on HitBTC or Encross and OEX or whatever these ones are, I don't even know what they are. If it was only on these, then you just know those exchanges don't have very much money pumping through them. So the coin's not going to be able to grow very much in a platform where it's being traded on that doesn't have very much money flowing through it. So the other thing to look at is their social. Are they posting? Yes, they are. They posted 2 minutes ago, 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago, 6 hours. They're very active on their Twitter. Heck yes, that's what you want. I was looking at it. My friend showed me one the other day, and their last tweet was like October 10th or something. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, how can you expect to grow if you're not active on social media? They have Reddit. That's great. Let's look at the historical data. Where were they a month ago? 20 million a month ago. Looks like every 3 days they at least get 10 million. They go up 30 days. They went from 20 million to 380 million. That's fucking crazy. And that means the coin is growing. These last like 4 or 5 days, all coins pretty much have been dropping. But yeah, I mean, it looks good. A month ago, it was trading at 1 penny. Now it's trading at 14. It's 14 times itself in the last 30 days. That's awesome. These are all things you kind of want to take in consideration. And then we're going to want to check out their website. You're going to want to see what the coin does. You're going to want to look into that. I'll let you guys kind of figure that out. But yeah, so that's kind of how I look at coins, and kind of how, now if this market cap was already at $1 billion or $3 billion or something, then, you know, I still like the company, but my returns just might not be as much. At 337 million, this coin has a lot of room to grow. And so, but you just got to know that if this was a $7 billion market cap coin, you're betting on it, you know, the biggest coin right now, the #1 largest coin that's ever been sold, is at a $223 billion market cap currently, and you're making bets on it being bigger than Bitcoin, you know, and that's just not a safe bet. And so I don't say don't invest into Tron and don't invest into Ripple, because I like both of those companies. I think both of those companies will grow significantly. I'm just saying, if there's a potential I could 10, 20, 30, 40 times my money, and the company is moving and shaking, like, why not throw, you know, $100 into that instead of $500 into Ripple, you know, or take that $500 and throw it into 5 companies with 30x potential growth, and if they're decent companies, maybe 1 or, you know, maybe 2 or 3 will boost off, and that's more than you'll ever get than if you threw that 500 into Ripple and that 500 turned into 15,000 or 2,000, when that 500 could, if just one coin hit 20 or 30 times, it's worth your investment. So you know, do your own math, do your own research, you know, use your own head, obviously, but I would love to know where you guys are at, where you guys are, what coins you guys like, what sleeper coins you guys think you found or have, or companies that are on the low, or you know, or your long-term potentials. I'd love to hear any comments, what you think about this, things that you look into, things that you look out for. I'd love to have an open dialogue. I still am fairly new at this whole at all of this, even though it's like pretty much my life and has been for months now, at least a couple months now. I would love to hear you guys' input. So leave your comments below. And if you do want me to look into a coin or a company or anything and stream it, let me know as well. I will try to get to it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.